Hello, and welcome back to the world of Arklands and to Mai's Academy. When we last left our heroes in training, they officially started their summer break, having been made it halfway through the school year. Crow spent some time carousing, made a friend after picking a fight.
I joined the fight, okay? I didn't start it.
That's true. The friend picked the fight.
I would have started.
Did you write down his name?
Yes, his name is Tristan.
Yes. Ari.
Convinced everyone to go to the bathhouse.
Yup.
She did.
Which was an experience.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah.
Memorable experience.
Elle spent some time working on a pet project with his father Dio, and Caspian spent some time doing research, which I do believe Ari was doing.
Yes,
as well.
Ari also did research, but in a different place.
Yes. And with 3 weeks left of your vacation, we can get right back into it before your second semester starts up. Welcome back. So, is there anyone who wants to go? Okay, you're already done for week 2 because your thing takes 2 weeks.
Yep.
Wow.
Did you decide what item you want to?
Ooh, yes, that's right.
We
Yes.
discussed the
Lantern of
lantern.
revealing. Yeah.
Cool.
I like that.
So we'll address that at the end of week 2.
13th of Dalka.
Do you have a special item made for it?
I do not yet.
Okay,
But-
I just asked.
I'm sorry, I'm still paranoid constantly.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, double check. It's fine.
We call it the prosthetic of revealing. Is that what we're gonna do here?
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I thought so too.
She pulled on the string of the
Which
dice
made the bag move.
and so it just moved
All on its-
completely on its own.
Yeah, that got me
and that
too.
was a little trippy. All right,
That's
the
over
three of
there.
you who don't have something set for week 2, roll a d20.
Oh,
I thought I was researching. Or that's week 1.
You can also research week 2 if you'd like, but that's
No, we didn't really get it.
yeah.
That did not roll.
Alright.
no, it
It just boop, boop, bounced.
Would you like to use my inspiration from the hilarious joke that made Trey laugh?
Yeah, that's a 12. It's
I
fine.
did not give you inspiration for that.
Sure you did.
It's a good joke, but
Stop trying to gaslight
12.
the DM.
12. This is literally just telling the order that we're going to go in.
9.
16.
Cool. Go first.
I was hoping I'd go last because I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, you know what? You rolled highest, so you get to pick.
I go later.
You go later.
Okay.
So we'll start with
Figure
Aaron.
something out.
Alright. Well, I didn't know what I was going to do, so this is
I know what I'm doing. So
You are done. Okay. Do you know what you're going to do?
Yes, Cass.
Perfect.
that was totally useless.
Completely.
It helped us decide.
Yeah, alright.
No, it
Cass is going to do exactly what he did for the first week.
And do some research?
He's going to do research.
Yes. Okay.
Could Ari, would he be telling anybody about the research
No.
that he's doing?
Cass is 100% quiet about it because he knows Crow doesn't really want him doing it, but he's doing it anyway.
Yup.
Neat.
Yep. That's okay. I'm sure it'll come in handy later.
So, are you doing research in a specific different place?
Cass is going to see if, because at this point, one of his biggest leads is just like finding more of those scrolls.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do then. Instead of research, I'm going to have it being the buying a magic item. But instead of magic, it'll be a rare item.
Okay.
Your family obviously has connections with a lot of companies. And so, yeah. So, how much money is Caspian either willing to contribute.
Yes.
Contribute.
Give.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How much money is Caspian willing to commit to this? And how much money is he willing to ask his mother to commit to this? Or father?
He would... Because I assume he will probably end up going to the school with, like, a new, like, fresh allowance.
Stipend, yep.
Yeah. So he would probably be willing to use 400, 450.
Okay.
Something like that at most. Preferably closer to the 250 range, but, you know.
That is up to you.
He will be willing to use... We'll stop at 400.
400? Okay. So that would... It's 100 gold and a work week base.
Okay.
So if the additional 300 gives you a +3 bonus, and then
that's it. Okay.
it's 100 gold for each 100 gold gives you a one more +1.
Man, I miss having 50k.
And then a persuasion check.
Okay. Cool.
Listen,
Yeah,
it can make a difference.
I also miss having your 50k.
Yeah.
Previous campaign joke.
Yeah, my 50k. You're not allowed to open up any bank accounts in this campaign.
It's okay.
No, you can't open
No. Al has no idea how to manage money. He has 1 gold on him.
And that
So
probably at
here's what
some
I'm gonna
point
say.
came from Cass.
DC 15
Okay.
to get 1, DC 20 to get 2, DC 25 to get all 3 remaining
Okay.
that are of the set.
Al doesn't care.
All right.
Yeah,
And you
let's
said
go.
it's persuasion.
Persuasion.
All right. Probably won't be, but you know, it'd be cool.
Well, it's natural.
Oh no.
Wait a minute. How many do I have
Are
left?
there any root beer in the
No,
fridge?
take it.
I have 1 inspiration left. No, shut up.
Wait a second. Could it be something interesting? Or just a fail? What would the DM do?
I don't know. Something would
I
happen.
know. Crow walks in on him.
Actually, that's a great idea. So it is up to
Reroll,
you.
reroll, quick. Don't think about this!
You have over
I
2.
do-
You have over 2 weeks left of summer vacation. How much do you want this to weigh on that?
See, the thing is like, there could be a very interesting interaction in
Yeah,
story
another
moment.
fight
Here's
is what would
here's
happen.
what I'll give you.
Oh boy.
You can reroll without using an inspiration, and you can potentially get all 3 and have Crow walk in.
Do it.
That is a very, very tempting offer,
He's a
Trey.
gambling man.
Do it.
I also have inspiration.
Oh.
Are you threatening me?
Is that a threat or an offer?
What do you think?
I don't know!
I have no clue.
Go ahead.
Like,
Do what you want.
God, this is gonna be such a rough conversation. I'm gonna take you up on the offer.
All right.
Because that would be so funny. Ooh, okay.
Elle's gonna
You
finish.
said that's +3,
+3 in addition to your persuasion.
27. I find all 3.
And only because you spent the money. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
All right. You put in... So...
This is not good.
I mean, I'd be sorry, but I feel like deep down you're gonna enjoy it, so...
Yes, because
Are
she's...
you gonna enjoy your character getting killed? But I might enjoy it.
Eric
So-
can stun him now, don't worry.
Your mom, Adira, arranges a meeting between you and Tinwei, which is one of the other members of the ruling council. Specifically, the representative for Nadir Acquisitions, which is a company that specializes in acquiring
Rare and unusual items.
Exactly.
Yes.
And by the end of the week, 3 very carefully packaged scrolls arrive at the tenant estate. Caspian takes them to the study, where you have the other two. And as you are unpacking them and comparing them with the tetrahedron and the geometric patterns on that first initial scroll, clearly visible. Crow. Mm-hmm. Sebastian decided.
Oh, sure, blame it on the dog.
Sebastian decided that that most of your toolkit was a box of toys. And you are chasing him down the hall as he has one of your wrenches or screwdrivers or something in his mouth. And you are... I don't know how actually mad Crow is, but Sebastian thinks that you're playing.
Yeah.
And so he's...
Crow comes, like, pounding into the room. Sebastian, get back, get... What are you doing?
And Cass will, like, slowly close up the scrolls.
She just grabs it.
Doing a little research. What are you doing?
I assume she sees...
Oh, yes. It takes a moment, because they're like... These are, like, old. These, like, papyrus scrolls. They're old and crinkly. You would have to, like, actually, like, take time to roll it up.
I said, what are you doing?
I'm doing some research.
She grabs one of them.
Those are expensive.
What the hell is this? Where did you find this?
I was here.
And you just found it? Accidentally?
No, actually.
So you were intentionally looking at this?
I found a copy at the school, and my mother happens to have one as well.
She crumples it and starts pulling out, like, a match to just burn it right in front of you.
Which one did she grab?
I assume the one with the triangles on it.
Yeah, because that's the one that Cass would have closed up.
What is it? What shape is that called again?
Tetrahedron.
Tetrahedron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tetra meaning four.
Fair. Four-sided.
Yeah.
Hey, look, guys. That's a D4. Anyways,
Please don't.
and why shouldn't I? Did I not ask politely for you to not get in my business?
Can you make me a wisdom save?
Sure. That is a 17. What does that mean?
It means that nothing happens.
I'm curious what would have
Would
happened.
she have gone ahead and burned it?
Potentially.
She's considering it anyways.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. More so a lack of awareness and getting it too close
Fair.
before she intends to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Crow.
Do I have to make this abundantly clear to stay out of my business?
When your business affects the team,
This doesn't affect it. This is you getting involved with things that don't pertain to you.
look, I will be honest. I am going out of my way because it concerns me.
Okay? Stop being concerned.
Do you really believe that I could ever not be?
I'd like to at least see you try.
Not be concerned about you?
I don't care.
I don't believe that. Not for a
I
second.
don't need you to believe it, okay? Just... What else am I supposed to tell you? You wouldn't like me and your secrets, would you? Not that you'd have any. You wouldn't get it.
No, I suppose I wouldn't like you poking around. Look, I wasn't going to do anything with them, just hold on to the information.
Sure. Until some convenient opportunity comes up, or you dump this
Until it
information on someone else, or do something about it that I wouldn't like.
I'm not going to go blurting it around everywhere. I just want to find out what happened. I just want to find out what happened. How?
And why'd you do it in secret? Because you knew I would say no?
Because I didn't want anyone knowing.
Sure.
Not just you. I didn't want other people to find out. I haven't told my parents what I'm researching at all.
Well, it feels great that you're keeping secrets from me because you care. And she's going to reach in and try to grab the remaining ones.
He's gonna try and like grab her wrists and stop her.
Should we make a
Dex, probably. Athletics?
rats?
Yours would be athletics, yours would be acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
It's a 10.
Ah, just barely beats me. That's a 9.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I rolled 4.
I rolled a 5.
Yeah, I rolled a 2 on the die.
Wow. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You reach over, and I will describe what you see because I haven't actually described what's on the remaining.
Sure.
In addition,
Yes, lore. That's right.
Yep.
Don't burn lore. Please.
I know.
I'm sorry, Evie.
So, in addition, the one that you are holding already, what do you do with the lighter when you reach for the other ones?
She closes it again. Essentially she's using the same hand that's holding the first paper to scoop the other ones.
Okay, they're kind of like laid out on
Yeah,
the
she's
desk.
crumpling them.
Okay.
Just fist grabbing like newspaper.
Understood. Okay, so one of them.
You think she cares?
Yeah, one of them is the one that you're holding.
Harry's not here.
Is a tetrahedron. And the next is hexahedron, or commonly a cube. And then there is a octahedron, which is 8 sides. Looks like a diamond shape. A dodecahedron, which is a 12-sided shock of all shocks. And
Sorry, I thought it was 11. Hey, look, everyone, a tetrahedron.
you take your 4.
Okay.
And last but not least, an icosahedron, which is a 20-sided shape.
What about the D10?
The D10 is not the shape of a platonic solid.
Nope.
So,
No.
tell you what, as you're... How much does Crow care about what is on these? In terms of personal interest. She doesn't like that Caspian's looking into it, but how much interest does she have?
She's not sure yet. Because the
Okay.
reason that she doesn't like Cass poking around and the idea of someone finding out is because it comes up. She doesn't want it to come up. She doesn't want to think about it. And so looking into it herself would be thinking about it. So she just kind of wants them out of the way right now. She doesn't know what to do with them.
Okay, I'm gonna say make a flat intelligence check, and I'm going to have the DC set higher because she is actively trying not to care, but to see if something stands out to her.
That is a 13 plus 5 for...
So an 18, if she was interested, would have been enough, but she's not, and so...
Fair. She's not, like, actively looking at them right
Exactly,
now.
yeah. So yeah, you reach across and roll a d4. And you will be able to grab...
3.
So you grab all but one.
Okay.
So you have 4 of them. Roll a d10. Actually, no, just roll a d4 again. To see.
3.
3. Okay, the octahedron is the only one that you don't grab.
8-sided.
8-sided.
Cool.
So you have all the other ones, though.
Yeah. Does Cass do anything?
At that point, Cass is like able to stop you from getting to the...
Crow, please.
She's crumpling them all into a ball.
Look, I did it because Obviously, this is something that...
Come back. I almost got him.
Amazing.
Anyways.
Look, Crow. Obviously, this is something that has hurt you. And that matters to me.
This doesn't matter. What hurt me
Then why
is
do you cover it
completely
up?
irrelevant. It's not your business.
Crow, when are you going to learn to let somebody in?
I have, okay? I've talked with Grave about everything. He knows everything. What else do I need?
You telling him things does not necessarily mean you've let him in all the way. You won't let him help you. He has to force his way into helping you every time.
And why should I do the same for you? Why would I let you in?
Then you don't have to let me
get
in.
Me. You wouldn't understand a damn thing.
No, I don't understand anything. I'm trying to. That's the point. You won't let me in. You won't let Elle in. You won't let Eri in. You won't let Grave in all the way. You just keep pushing people away.
Maybe you have better things to be doing. It's not worth it.
That's where you and I disagree. You are telling me that somebody isn't worth it. Everybody is worth it. That includes you.
How far do you have to be pushed before you finally change your mind on that?
Hopefully, could never happen.
I appreciate your optimism. I don't need your help.
Can you say that to me and genuinely believe it of yourself?
I don't need to hear anything from you. And she turns to walk out, ditching the conversation.
Cass is gonna grab the 5th scroll and he's gonna follow her.
Okay.
Got 2 Sebastians following me around.
You will be protected whether you like it or not. This is the tenant way.
She is going to, when
the
she
way.
hears him following, she'll stop and kind of like stomp her foot to make a point as she turns around. Leave me alone.
So she'll literally stop her foot on the ground. I love it.
Crow,
I can't do that.
That's so mean.
that's rude.
It is true. He can hop.
Yeah. Just do a little Veggie Tales bounce.
He looks like he's on a pogo stick constantly. Funk, funk.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt a dramatic moment.
It's fine.
Dum, 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 dum.
No. That's copyrighted.
It is? Shoot.
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
It wasn't 6 seconds. We're fine.
Crow, I am your teammate. You can't run from me.
I can try.
Cass is gonna try and grab her.
She'll try to dodge.
Let's go! Fight! 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 This is Ryan, not Elle.
I mean, Elle
Or
would
is it
headbutt a
stun them
person to
both?
get a point across. 13.
23.
When he
Alright.
grabs her, she summons her wings and uses one to shove him back. I will make an attack.
Dum.
Is that an attack or a shove?
So it would be the exact same thing. You make an athletics check.
Okay.
It's only a 14.
21.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
The scrolls.
To stop running.
Okay.
Stop breaking my composure. I'm trying to be serious.
I am the bard.
Just stop running.
I can't.
Why not?
I can't tell you why. But I can't.
Then at least let me follow. You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to be alone. You have a team, you have friends, you have people you can
You're
lean
not
on.
friends. You don't know me, really.
I
And
might
you're
not be-
better off without.
Look, I might not be your friend, but you're mine.
That's not how it works.
You don't get to say whether or not that's how it works for me.
That's stupid.
Have you ever felt anything other than that for me?
Stupidity?
Yes. I've always thought I was stupid.
What's your point?
Point is, there's one thing you and I have in common. And that's that we're stubborn. If it makes a difference, I will tell you everything I find out.
I don't want to know right now.
Then I will tell you when you want to know.
I don't want you knowing either. Look, can we just put these aside? Don't touch them, don't read them, don't whatever, until we actually need to. Your family has these, right? So,
I do now.
Yep.
These were purchased.
And
it's a good thing they were purchased and not rented, because they're a little damaged
Oh, yeah.
now. Big wad of newspaper.
And what determines when it's needed?
I don't know. But I can tell you it's not needed yet. It hasn't come up.
Just trying to get it off the spot. Go on.
How about a compromise? It doesn't have to be me looking into it.
I would rather anyone from our team than anyone else. But even then, I don't want our team knowing.
Well, I was going to suggest Grave. I give him all the scrolls, I tell him what I know, and if he needs a translator for Primordial, my mother can read it. Crow, I know it might not seem like it, but I really do just want to help.
I know you do, and that's what I don't get. You're so just selflessly throwing yourself into anything. You don't know what you're getting into, what it means, why it matters. It's...
Isn't that the essence of being a hero? That's what we're at the school for. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to be. You've seen my family. You see what I live in.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I've been blessed beyond the average person. Well beyond the average person. I just want to give something back. This is my way of doing it.
We'll give it to Grave. But you do not go to him first to ask about it. If we're bringing it up, you bring me with you.
That's fine by me.
And you do it if I'm okay with it.
As long as somebody that we can trust is looking into it, I
Grave.
can be happy with that.
I'm setting the bar with just Grave. Maybe that will change, but right now that's the only thing I'll let happen. Got it?
Understood?
And nothing else about any of my past or anything you look into. Got it? You or associates or the team don't talk about it unless we're talking about it with Grave. You can be a hero and respect my boundaries.
That's not always going to work, you know.
Okay. You see me as a friend. Can you respect a friend?
I respect a friend enough to oblige on this for now. But if it comes up to the point where I need to do it in order to help you, to save you, that's putting you first. Is making sure that you are safe and okay.
I'll make that final call. Talk to me about it first, maybe? Instead of going off on your own behind my back.
Will you actually promise to genuinely consider letting me do it if I approach you?
Wait, reword that. My brain did not catch that.
If I approach you about researching things in your past, will you genuinely consider letting me do it? Because I know how closed off you are, how ready you are to just shoot things down. Effort goes both ways. So
I'll consider it. That's not a yes. That doesn't mean I'll let you, but I'll think about it.
that's all I'm asking.
Fine.
Cass will put his hand out.
Freehand.
All right.
Why did you crunch?
That's just what my joints do.
I'll be honest, I thought it was some type of static electricity. I was like,
I
oh, that was weird.
can't stop it. It happens.
Oh!
Impressive.
I can do it again in 5 minutes. My joints are screwed up from... Yeah, except it's more like arthritis.
Unlimited arthritis!
The brain cell is
In the single digits.
It is split in thirds at the moment.
Yep. But Cass will shake
Shake
her
hands.
hand.
I'm gonna take these to grave.
Yes. I suppose we should explain our arrangement then.
Yeah.
Grave currently having some coffee in the because there's the library and then there's the other study, which is where you were taken. He's currently in that room
Okay.
Gotcha.
having some artisanal coffee,
Delicious.
enjoying it, just having a quiet moment.
Pearl walks in, slams the bundle of paper on the table in front of him.
You could be more careful
It's
with...
already crumpled. Doesn't matter.
Those were expensive.
Oh, what a problem for you.
So, what is this?
Somebody likes to go snooping around on my business. And we're not gonna trash them, but I don't want anyone else looking into this. So I'm leaving them with you.
All right. And he kind of just
And I don't want you digging in and researching it just because it's in your possession. Literally, the only reason we bring it up is if it
Understood.
actually matters. And don't interpret that wildly. Are you good?
He's just trying to...
Yeah. No, you're
Deal
gonna
with-
need to check the camera.
Oh. You bound?
Shake it.
You knock it!
Camera. He did.
What are you trying to
Trying to
do?
plug in his tablet because it's dying. It's working now. You're good.
Oh, yes. That definitely...
Skill issue.
Okay.
Just kidding, mine dies in like 10 minutes.
Why are you messing up my...
That was so needlessly complicated.
Yes.
I'm smaller. I could have done it, but I have a baby on me, so
Yeah. That's why I did it.
yeah.
Both of you make an insight check.
Okay.
You look happy. 10.
You got a 1. Plus 19.
Isn't that 20?
He's gonna look into it, isn't he?
No. With a natural 20. Grave appears to recognize what's on these.
What does that mean?
Means he's already looked into it.
Understood. I will keep these safe. You have no idea.
I know.
Cass sees a glint in Graves' eye, and he's like,
Intrigue.
I don't even know what the hell they are, but it doesn't matter.
Yes. And so you would prefer I I am just a lawkeeper, then?
Sure.
You're to safeguard them so that we may research as needed. I've collected
If such a time
these.
arises.
If
Yes.
I say you can.
Understood.
I'm having you hold on to this, but these are mine.
I assume your family would have something to safely keep these sensitive,
That he can't
very
access.
old documents.
Oh,
Or
we have
anyone else for
various
that matter.
ways to protect such things.
If you could speak to one of your parents about that, that would be greatly appreciated.
I can.
You all right? We'll talk later.
We're fine. Is that all?
That's much as obvious. Unless there's something else you needed.
Nope. We're done. She stares at Cass, waiting for him to leave the room.
I suppose we are.
If you could bring those as soon as you're able.
Yes, I will go speak to my father now.
Thank you.
And as Cass is about to leave the room, say, "Thank you, Crow." And he'll just leave.
I hate that guy.
No, you don't.
How the hell do I even trust that people aren't going to keep snooping?
So what
How?
if they do?
You wouldn't like it.
Like what?
People snooping on things that don't need to be known by them. It's not their business, and I don't like people digging into it.
Crow, is this something that is personally important to you?
What do you mean by that?
Is this a private moment shared between you and a loved one? Is this a trait or action you took that you do not wish them to know about?
I just don't like them digging into it.
I understand. But also consider that his choice to look into something that does tangentially concern a teammate is his choice.
And he's going directly against my expressed disdain for people digging into my business.
Oh no.
Behind my
I can't
back.
imagine what it would feel like to have someone close to you have the utmost disdain and
She
disregard
grabs the paper, throws it at his face.
for what you would prefer and what you have asked for.
One is enough. I don't need more people bugging me.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You do, and I think you know it. Kind of carefully, starts straightening out the papers and just, laying them out, trying to get the creases and crumples out.
She's kind of just side-eyeing it as he's laying
Okay.
them out again.
I'll say make another intelligence check.
That's almost a natural 20.
it two?
19.
A 19.
I'll take that.
I will say that that's enough. One thing that you notice is that the shapes laid out look familiar. Mm-hmm. And with the 19, from a top view, you think about the house sigils. Mm-hmm. And realize that all 5 of them line up to one of the house sigils. You don't know what that means further than that, but you do notice the connection.
She's gonna try to get a closer look at the one specifically for the triangles. I forget the word again for the
Tetrahedron.
Tetra. Okay.
The triangles, it's okay.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that makes
The
sense.
thick triangles.
You do not speak primordial, so you can't understand anything on the page, but you do see the exact kind of geometric design that is around Crow's eyes.
Yeah. She just kind of watches him as he.
Yeah.
fixes
And you do
them
see
up.
that there are a couple different diagrams. One has it for the eyes. There's one where it's like on a person's arm, one where it's on their back, one where it's on their hand. There's a few different depictions of
Yeah.
possible places that the pattern can show up.
What the hell are those, anyways?
I don't know. Would you like to make an insight?
Come on. That is a 5. Roll the natural 1.
Come
I
on,
dare
natural
you.
one. Natural one.
You rolled advantage?
Against you? Yes. And even his lower roll would have still passed.
Yeah.
A creaky door opens down the hall.
I think they'd have the money to oil that.
I don't speak primordial, so I am not quite sure what's on these, but
What does primordial have anything to do with it?
it's the language that
Yeah.
these are written in.
What was it, elemental?
Yes.
What?
Is everything alright?
Yeah, I don't know. Just didn't expect it.
What did you expect?
I always figured they were something to do with necromancy.
So these have to do with... You believe that these have to do with why you came back?
They showed up when I woke up. That's all I know.
I see. And you're certain you don't want me to look into this at all?
We've looked into it enough already.
Alright.
I don't think it even matters why I came back, or maybe I'd rather not know.
If I may, I think it matters to you quite a bit. But I also understand being frightened of...
I'm not frightened. Huh?
I'm gonna have to Rafiki her again.
Maybe it's just better to not know.
There are very few instances in life where that's true. In my opinion, it's better to be hurt by a painful truth than live in a pleasant lie.
I've dealt with enough pain already, so
Arguably, just a little bit more?
What a great psychiatrist. Oh, you're in pain? Here's more. It'll fix
this is
you.
why Crow still gets in bar fights. You're like, yeah, it's fine.
It is, by comparison, one of the healthier methods that Crow would default to.
That's true.
So, yes,
Bar
that is...
fighting? Okay. Well,
Yes.
healthier.
Exactly. Listen, a bar fight is wounds that Grave can heal. There are things that Crow could be doing to try and cope that Grave could do nothing about. So,
Grace
he
said
is-
I
he is a
can't
good
drink
psychiatrist
alcohol, but
because
no one
it's-
said I couldn't throw it.
Grave is a good psychiatrist because he knows his patient.
Yeah.
You should headbutt her.
No, that's what Dio would do later.
That would deal Grave more damage than it would
It
Crow.
was.
Man, a Dio headbutt would hurt.
I will put these away until a time when you choose to take a look at them.
If I choose. It might never come up.
Then it never comes up.
It hasn't so far.
I beg to differ, but...
You get what I mean.
And I think that there's going to be an open wound that will continue to hurt you until it's addressed.
What good could even come of it?
I don't know. But neither do you. Fear of the unknown is nigh universal. there is a comfort in knowing, even if what we know is less than pleasant in a worst-case scenario.
Depends on how much Caspian knows.
A fair point. You could talk to him about it.
Dilemma. She doesn't want to know about it, but she doesn't like that Cass knows more than she does. I don't want to know it, but I can't have him knowing more.
All right. What? which is stronger? Your hatred of the past or your hatred of Caspian?
Gaining knowledge out of spite is a great thing to do.
Exactly.
Her trauma
Don't
or
listen
her
to her.
inferiority complex.
Which one is stronger?
If Caspian comes back and wants to talk to you about it, he can't do that unless I'm there.
Understood.
Okay. Then she'll walk out.
Grave leans down, just stretches Sebastian as he follows. As Sebastian follows Crow.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I assume that would Caspian bring the containers, or would he just leave it to?
No, he would bring them back.
Okay.
So
So a little later in the day, you have these like vacuum tube type things that are like
Time
perfect.
capsules?
Yeah.
Well, preservation.
Exactly.
when Cass brings them back, he will
Magic protected.
he will ask Grave, be like, Grave, how much do you know?
About these. Honestly, not much.
Really?
I'm not familiar with Primordial, so
No, but you're familiar with these.
I feel like he should make a deception check with disadvantage.
yeah, I'm not with disadvantage, but
Okay.
Grave is better at keeping a straight face than I am.
Okay.
So okay.
Am I making another
Yeah, go for
insight? Dude, wonderful if it's another nat 20, but it's not. That is a 16. I have an additional modifier.
Okay. You see a thing of the flash of conflict in his eyes of just like whether or not to. What do you mean?
I mean that you recognize these, which means you've done research in the past.
Research on Crow. Honestly, as much as I would like to, I simply have not had the time, nor the space from her to do such things. Would you like to make an insight check?
Let me put on my
skeptical. I could use an inspiration.
Yes,
for that, 'cause
do
that's
it.
a 2.
Okay, do it.
Nah, it's not much better. I mean, it is much better, but it's not gonna be enough. It's only a 15.
Actually, wait, no, I do need you to insight this so Crow can get in on it. Shake
As
for
far as you
everything.
can tell, he's telling the truth. Actually, wait, sorry. 15.
Well, I can't tell if he's lying or not.
Yeah.
You know he's telling the truth.
I know he's telling the truth. Okay, interesting.
He hasn't looked into it
No.
much.
I get it. I caught on, but I'm not there.
If it's deception, he has to beat your score.
Okay.
If it's persuasion, his score 30 minus what he rolls
Right,
is the
Is the
DC, which made the DC 14.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yep.
So you know, in that moment, you know with a fair degree of certainty that he is telling the truth.
What specifically did he say?
That he has
hasn't
not
done
been
it.
able to do any research on Crow. He would like to, but he hasn't because he's been living with Crow.
I want to manage so bad.
She's kind of high maintenance in every
I
way.
think you got this.
So then, if you haven't done research on it for Crow, why do you know it?
Again, Grave is better at keeping a straight face than I am.
All good. All good. We just in my mind,
with that
I see this stone cold just staring at Cass and internally. Crap, 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 crap.
At this point, because Cass got that nat 20, he's like he's so sure. He's like,
Yeah.
I am going like. He's
can't
bullcrapping
gaslight
me.
me,
Like,
Greg.
he is so sure. He's like, I'm gonna call his bluff. I'm gonna call his bluff.
I mean, perhaps I came across it in some research. I've done quite a bit in the medical field, and I've come across a fair number of things, especially when dealing with more esoteric sicknesses, which is a bit of a specialty that I accidentally stumbled into. So
But you know more than Crow realizes. Grave.
he
I've
gonna
given-
I'm gonna
break?
say Caspian make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that.
All right, nat 20. Here we go. Nope. That's okay. That's only a 13.
13 total?
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. I know you have.
Not for this.
No. Kiera's conflicted. She's like, do I want to know? Do I want them not?
Is there room in the fridge?
No, sorry, it wasn't on sale. Look, Grave, I gave my word that I wouldn't research it without consulting Crow first. However, I heard you make no such statement.
And while I appreciate the guile, I do believe that goes against the intent.
I'm not necessarily encouraging you to. I'm just saying I understand. You feel very protective of Crow.
At this point, I am actually quite protective of all of you.
And I understand that you have methods of doing things. You forge your own path.
As does everyone. I'm not sure I understand your meaning.
Meaning, I don't really believe that if you thought it was necessary, you would require someone's approval.
Oh, certainly not.
Precisely. So I will not do any research. But I will tell you what I know.
There's no need.
Then you already know that her mark is related to the Phoenix?
To which one?
I'm not 100% sure, but my inclination...
Go ahead and make an make an Arcana check.
Yeah. Ooh. Of course I have a negative modifier. 17.
17? That is still enough.
It was like the
specific-
original, right?
So the original Phoenix, the Celestial Phoenix, is what Orion's patron is.
Yeah.
The reference to the Phoenix that you found in the research around this has always been to the Elemental Phoenix.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as I can figure, it's the Elemental Phoenix. But if I'm not mistaken, Orion was connected to the Celestial?
From what I understand, yes.
So-
Orion's patron.
It could be that one then, but from the texts here, they refer to the Elemental Phoenix. Somehow or another, they are connected. And my running theory, which I can no longer research without
I thought
Crow's
Crow
approval.
said that you guys can't talk about this unless she's there.
No, she said they can't research. Those were the words.
He's not. They're not. The scrolls are sealed.
What
and
I
put away.
intended to phrase it as was, don't talk about it until Crow is there.
Yeah.
But yeah, disrespect Crow is fine.
Oh, because Crow has no experience disrespecting.
Cass is talking about things he thinks Grave already knows. So.
Yes, there's a great deal that is unknown about Crow. And if it were a matter of her safety, I would say to go forth regardless of her approval. But the reality is...
As of yet, it is not.
Yes.
Which is why I will not, for the time being, unless she gives approval, I will cease my searches.
Yes.
And if she asks you about it, you can tell her that I told you that I would cease my searches.
Well, I would hope that you would have told her.
I don't know that she would believe me, but I think she would believe you.
A fair point.
But
in terms of approval or lack thereof, one way that I've found to meet in the middle is that when you want to help someone and they don't want to be helped, just be near.
She won't let me do that, so...
She doesn't have a choice. Your life is your choice, just as hers is her own. You cannot force her to do anything, nor can she force you to do anything. And so if you make the choice to stay nearby and be ready to help, not forcing your help upon her, but being ready, being near, well, that's your choice to make. And it means that when, and it is when, not if, but when, the time comes where she decides that she does need help, you know that you'll be ready. From what I hear, you did a very good job of that the last time she was here.
We're just hoping to be a little bit more prepared, but...
Well, it's life. Sometimes you can't be.
This is what we're talking about.
Life in general, in my experience, is much less about being prepared for whatever happens, and more about being ready to make decisions when things happen. None of us know what's going to happen tomorrow.
With us, we have no idea what's going to happen in 10 minutes.
True.
Hell's gonna do his downtime.
Well, I suppose I have already offered. All I can do is wait.
It's not dissimilar to your dog. Crow obviously does not prefer his presence, and so he gives her space, but he follows and keeps her safe from a distance. And over time she does warm up.
I do believe that she still felt though her space were encroached, so...
And that is fair, and I would not necessarily disagree. In this scenario, perhaps it could have been acquiring the scrolls, but not looking into them until she was ready. Having them available.
Well, my plan was to look into them, research, learn it, and then just hold on to it until...
Which would have been your choice to make. But...
Nothing that I can do to change that she knows now, so... And I have already given my word, so... I suppose I'm stuck with it for now.
Isn't your word a funny thing?
Why is that?
It's just there's nothing magical or particularly binding about it. It's something that we as people just place value on. It's entirely personal, but it holds quite a bit of power.
Only to those who respect it, but I'm the
Exactly.
only one who needs to respect my own word. So,
Precisely. All right.
alright, I suppose I will leave you then. I think Crow would be upset if I stayed in this room without her for too long. So.
Fair.
Crow's territory.
Yep.
Stay away from my grave.
All right. I know how you can help her. Wimble squash banana.
And as you leave the room, I'm going to just give you, as the players, a brief scene. As Brave takes out the papyrus scroll with the tetrahedron on it and holds it in the fireplace that is in that room. And the flames touch the paper, but do not burn them.
There's a chance that Crow would burn this one in particular and it wouldn't actually go.
And as the flames dance across the underside of the paper,
A secret only fire can reveal.
symbols appear on it.
You almost outed yourself! No!
Oh my gosh, that would have been amazing!
What would have happened with the wind one? It's already touching air.
What? There's a wind one?
Yeah, there's one for each element.
Yeah.
No, that's
Fire,
what that's
water,
for.
earth,
Okay. I was
Air,
thinking.
and light.
Ooh.
And after confirming to himself, he carefully rolls it up and puts it away.
Strangle him.
Elle has no idea any of this happened.
Yep.
No!
There's just gonna be some unusual tension between these three.
That's not unusual.
Amy wants to know about the water! Amy wants to know that on behalf of Aries!
Elle was excited about the light.
I mean, we don't know anything about these scrolls.
No, no.
Not a thing.
Nope.
Which one of you wants to go next?
Alright, I'll go.
Cool.
Holy crap, we're still in week 2.
Yep.
Yeah. I've been going through a couple ideas.
Okay.
I was just scrolling through general like downtime activities, and there's one for religious service. I don't know if there's any temples or shrines or anything dedicated to Eroy that Aaron
Roll
can
me
visit.
a D100.
Hey, Eroy, can I go talk to Eroy?
72.
72. There is a small shrine.
Yeah, I think Aries just gonna spend the week around that shrine.
Yeah, kind of tending to it a little bit.
Tending
cleaning
to
up.
it, cleaning it.
Make either a religion check or a persuasion check.
It's not gonna be persuasion.
Yep.
Yeah, so I guess it'll be religious. That's +2. Natural 20.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Okay.
We got another one!
Let's go.
Can I get 5 more piety points?
No. You can either. Here's what I'll say. You receive 3 favors. You can expend 1 favor for 1 piety point, so you could gain 3 if you want.
Okay.
You can expend each favor for a minor thing. There's a description in Xanathar's about small things that could be done, including a favor could take the form of a deity's sending an omen, a vision, or something like that. So you could use a favor for a guaranteed success if you wanted to do what you did when you saw Crow's dream. Or you can expend all 3 for something bigger. But these are stocked. You don't have to use them immediately. So, you have that.
Define something bigger.
Difficult to say, but
Like, what would be the difference between using one for a vision, like what I got with
what you
Pearl,
got
or...
before the storm or in the storm, that would be 1 favor.
Okay, but like, as opposed to something bigger, would it just be like a longer vision? Would it be, and like more information? Would it be like a divine intervention situation?
Probably not quite divine intervention. That would be a divine intervention would be like 10 favors expended at once. So use that as a scale.
Okay, so
There's a broad range of things it could be. It's really gonna be a moment by moment thing. But I'm letting you know now that if you still have all 3, you can. What's the word? Like use, but like my brain is saying deposit, expend. Yeah.
yeah,
You can
okay,
expend them all at once for something bigger, or you can do it one by one. But you have these for the foreseeable future.
okay.
You cannot gain any more though.
Until these are used, or at
Yes.
all.
Until these are used.
Okay.
Because a character can have a maximum number of unused favors equal to 1 plus the character's charisma modifier.
Yeah.
Minimum of 1 unused favor. The only reason that you are getting to keep all 3 is because you got them all simultaneously.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Crow.
I don't know.
Helpful.
She could keep wandering around. I'm sure there's more to explore. And it makes sense. The crow's in the same place. What do? She could do like training or working on her wings more. But usually with downtime mechanics, that usually requires finding a tutor, which she's not going to do here.
Yeah.
So, what would you advise when it comes to that?
How about you tell me, so you want Crow to spend the week working on her wings and training in terms of like
Thereabouts.
sparring?
Less sparring, just working on her wings. It's her hobby as well as her
So, okay,
weapons.
what I'll say is that is, like, you realistically only spend so many hours a day on a hobby.
That's true. That's
So this
fair.
so that would be, like, I imagine that being what she does, like, every night before she gets in bed. That's not necessarily what she's spending her days
That's
doing, unless she has a specific goal.
I mean, relaxation could be one.
Yeah.
Just chilling,
Just chilling.
just vibing. She hangs around a little bit at the estate, a little bit in town.
Yep.
So I could do carousing again.
What would Crow do?
I'm just thinking of what, like I've described what she would do. It's more about like what mechanically.
Yeah. So I would say
you decide that is
relaxing is the one for just spending time at the estate,
Yeah.
working on things.
Yeah. Dog proofing all of her stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. Having tense stare-offs with him once in a while. No. She keeps putting things on a higher shelf in a wardrobe where he won't be able to access it.
This is what got him to think you were playing.
Yeah.
That dog can you place like the bag up there. Mm-hmm. Sebastian leaps like a solid 4 feet into the air. Roll a natural 20 on athletics.
course.
He's got it.
And like
She jolts away from him.
but this is as you put the bag up there.
Yeah.
He leaps up, grabs the bag, and just pulls it down, and
thing is
everything in the bag goes scattered across the floor.
She turns towards him and tries to grab him, ready to strangle.
Don't strangle my dog!
She will strangle him.
Make an athletics check.
That's a 13.
13? Okay, give me a second. Let me get the staff walk up again. Because it's a staff walk of a mastiff. Mm-hmm. Okay. We don't know. Who's setting the DC?
I don't know.
You're attacking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not gonna actually strangle him, she's just trying to grapple.
Yeah, I know. Because he also rolled a 13.
DC would be set by the dog, I think, so that would mean she beats.
Oh, I don't know. Because it's like...
Crow's the one who made the attack, essentially.
Well, Crow initiated the encounter.
Let me look up the rules real quick, because there are.
Yeah, it's not an attack, it's a grapple.
How does do?
And grappling has specific rules, right?
It does. Okay. Contested. Whoever is ruled to be the second party wins ties, which would be the dog, because he's trying to escape.
Whatever.
Crow's initiating, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
so he just barely. He still got the duffel bag in his. He's just holding the handle.
Give me that now. She's gonna grab just a random tool and throw it.
Drops it, runs after it.
Grabs the duffel, starts shoving things back
Comes
into
back,
it.
sits, drops the tool.
She ignores him for as long as she can. Kind of watches out of the corner of her eye as she's putting things in. Goes to grab the last item, puts it in, zips it up. Okay, do you have like a toy or something that you already have other than mine?
He runs out of the room.
Closes
Comes
the
back
door.
roughly 2 minutes later. You hear the thumping as he puts his paws against the door and opens it.
By this time, I assume she has put her bag back up in the wardrobe and closed it this time.
Yep. He has a what appears to be a bone.
Good for you. That's yours. Has your name all over it. Stop touching my stuff. She goes and sits on the bed.
He puts it down at the side of the bed.
She ignores it.
Kind of just lays there. It's, you know how like a cat lays there and you know that they're ready to pounce? Mm-hmm. It's not dissimilar to that.
I'm gonna kick you. I will kick you off this bed.
Oh, he's not on the bed. He's waiting.
If he jumps up, she's letting him know.
No, it's more he's
he
he's on the floor. The bone is there. You're there.
Yeah.
And so he's just waiting, anticipating.
Give the poor dog a bone.
What a prick! You won't play fetch with the dog?
Nobody said I have to.
You have to. Your party has commanded you to do so.
They're not here. What? You gonna get bored of that? Because I won't. She rolls over away from him and just tinkers with something.
Fair enough.
They're playing the game of stubbornness.
Yep. How long does it take you to turn around? How long?
If he does something disturbing, like an unusual sound or whatever else, but if he just keeps, doing that, she's gonna ignore him.
Fair. And last but not least, Elle, you complete work on your project.
Yes.
At the end of the week,
Ow.
that is a very loud knock on each of your doors, except for yours.
Okay.
Yes.
Opens it up.
It not happening simultaneously, but Dio, comes to each of your rooms. We have finished.
Oh,
It's time to show.
excellent.
Finished what?
Come on.
Finished what?
Walks to the next
Is
room.
it seriously that important?
Yes. He gathers them, and then where is Caspian sleeping?
Cass
Cass
is staying
is
in one of the
in-
guest rooms.
Yeah,
In the guest room?
he's in
Yep,
the
then
last
same. Very loud thump. This is at like 7 in the morning, by the way.
Yeah.
Harry's already been up for a couple hours. She's fine.
Cass is in like
Has Carl
pajamas.
gone to bed yet? Okay, she has.
Harry wasn't in her room. Harry was in like the garden or the library or something else, just chilling.
Yeah, Cass
He
is in
found her
pajamas and with like the worst bedhead. She's like, why are you doing that so early?
Come and see.
He's doing
I
it
have to
because it's
ask. I have to
finished.
ask. Are they silk pajamas?
Oh yes. Without question.
Highest quality.
It's like
Pajamas
blue
with
and white
gold
stripes.
trim.
He's got like a little like night hat that he takes off.
No, I don't think he has a night hat, but he does have his initials in his.
Does Cass sleep with an eye mask that also has his initials on it?
No.
Okay. Because that would have been funny.
He might have one, but he doesn't use it.
Bedazzled.
It's a bedazzled leopard print eye mask.
Awful.
Bedazzled.
So the
hand
three
light.
of you drag yourselves to the sitting room where he kind of sat you down.
Does
you had,
anime flourish? I thought you were gonna dramatically present.
Oh, I'm going to dramatically present
Oh,
it. Just
okay.
wait. It's going to be great.
I think you knew you were nearing it being finished, and so you and Dio stayed up the entire night
yeah.
and finished it, which is why it is now 7 in the morning, and he's very, very excited. All right, come look. He brings you all around, and Ella's sitting on the couch with shorts on, exposed, showing the
Missing leg.
yep, which I think for the first time might not have bandages on it.
Yep, it does not. You can see it in all its gnarly glory.
And I assume there's like a kind of metallic structure around the nub.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Ready.
ready.
Would you like me to do it, or do you want to?
Can you do it?
Yes.
Do you want me to hold your hand?
Yes.
Eric
That no
sits on
longer
the
comes
couch
as a
next to him.
surprise.
And, Dio, Dio reaches into the bag next to Elle and takes out what appears to be it's not dissimilar to like the bridle that a horse wears, where it's like it's got one circular ring and a second circular ring and like a strut connecting them. So it's just kind of similar. But Dio kind of very carefully places it over the end of Elle's leg, and I think at this point you would already be attuned to it.
Yeah.
Because you would have spent that time. So as it kind of, he kind of tightens like a strap and like clicks something into place and ready.
Elle will very slowly put his right foot onto the ground. Can he feel?
So as you all watch, as Elle kind of moves, a holographic, glowing, the lower leg made of light kind of just appears out, and it appears to be able
this.
I'm sure it'll show up in all the pictures, unless he covers it with a boot.
I don't think he will.
appears to be able to bear weight. You kind of, it's a little pins and needles right now.
Like, have you been sitting on the toilet for too long?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just this. Oh, oof. It is.
He's kind of walking kind of funny.
Yep.
Oh.
Aries still holding his
have to-
hand and like
Yep.
kind of helping
Have to-
him.
Yep.
Yep.
Not bad.
He tries to walk around the room a little bit, still holding Aries' hand.
Yeah, and with it does get easier with each step.
It's like when you're getting a new pair of shoes and you gotta try them on and
Oh, that's amazing.
Sit
you
down.
built this.
Hard leg.
We built this.
We have spent the past 2 weeks working.
I was wondering where you guys went.
To the forge where only he could help me do this. And he kind of lets go of Aries' hand and he goes, okay. Then he runs to, I don't know, wherever. And then he runs back.
Does a lap of the
Yeah, just a lap.
Do a flip.
Yep.
Do a flip. How good is the flip? What would that be for the flip?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics? I'd prefer athletics.
Oh, a flip? Too bad.
Okay.
It's one
18.
different.
18?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And you literally are. You kind of use the couch as a. It's got springs. So
Yep.
it's-
He does a flip. That's for you,
And
Bob.
you land.
Friend.
And so you land, and there is an impact, and that impact feels good because you've impact on both feet planted
real,
on the ground, and it feels very solid.
Nice. Okay.
Not bad.
I've got a leg back. One might say I have a leg up now.
And what would you like the what's the term? There's a what would you like the activation word to be?
Ooh.
It would be the Minotaur word for
Yeah,
it.
I was thinking about that.
Make it a pun. Make it a pun.
Make it a pun.
Leg up.
Leg up. Break a leg? No.
Nah.
That is not going to be the word. I think the Minotaur word for eliminate.
Do you want to choose a shorter one?
Is that really long?
Relatively speaking.
Okay, then we're gonna
Light.
pick. Hang on.
Diafotizo.
No, that's way too long. Now light's boring.
Boy.
It's got
Foot.
foot,
What's the name for foot?
leg,
Podi.
podi. No. How about leg? What's the word for leg?
Podi.
Oh, it is podi. Guess they didn't distinguish.
Scalos.
Which means.
What's the
Which
word
means
for
leg.
What's the word for renew?
Fwish.
Ananiono.
No,
Get a better.
new, just new.
Neos.
Yeah,
I like that.
Elios Neos.
yeah.
And when he speaks the word Neos, the leg begins glowing, and for a 30-foot radius around L, there is bright light.
Yes.
For an additional 30 feet, there is dim light.
Yep.
That's the weirdest thing to have emitting light.
I mean,
Okay, it's not the weirdest.
Yeah, I was about to say there could be weirder things that emit
Be
light.
careful watching your step. Do not go blind.
Oh, that's true. Ow! That's true. Don't look at the leg. Nails, go away.
And the light dims.
Nice.
You're just gonna walk barefoot.
I
I mean,
mean,
technically it'd be barefoot if you don't put a shoe
Oh,
on.
watch this. And he gives you your left boot.
the left sandal.
Left sandal. That's right.
Okay,
Yeah.
I take it.
do you have toes?
And
This is toes.
as
Was it
you,
the right foot?
I know. As you put the sandal on your still remaining foot, the shape of the hard light matches.
Oh, that's cool!
And so
Oh, that's
it is-
cool!
It is mirrored.
You will never not have matching shoes.
You only need to buy one shoe now.
Oh, I get to save half of my shoe costs, even though I haven't bought another shoe in like 15 years. But
What an odd thing to be happy about, but I'm glad for you.
yeah, mending
if
is
somebody
great.
else loses a leg and it's the left leg and they have the same shoe size as you.
There they go. They can use my other shoe.
Exactly.
Or I can just...
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
Good job.
Not bad.
I didn't do this. Not alone.
You still did this.
Thank you. I feel... I feel good. I feel very good.
You should.
This is kind of cool.
Yes.
Nails! Ow! Nails!
Should see how you can fight with it.
Kick like you, no one can do that.
That's true.
I
Well,
cannot kick.
there are a few people who can.
Okay, well, this is Elle we're talking about.
I can kick pretty good.
Eri holds up her hand. Kick my hand.
Elle goes to kick it with the light foot.
Okay.
How flexible are you?
Yeah, make a unarmed strike with dexterity.
So a flat roll. Got it.
Yeah.
So 13.
13?
Yeah.
You kind of almost lose your balance, but yeah, you're able to kick it.
See, I can kick.
You feel with it?
Does it do any damage? No. But
It does absolutely none, because there's no modifier. Can he feel with it?
Yeah, that's what Crow was asking.
not
Yeah.
yet. Like, you have sensations at the moment.
Yeah.
From what you understand, you will, as you spend more time with it, like, eventually it will reach the point of being able to feel it completely.
Okay.
It's like when you go to the dentist and they numb your mouth. Like you can tell that somebody's touching your face,
Yeah.
but you can't actually feel the real
that's
sensation.
kind of what it feels
Also similar feeling to getting epidural.
Good.
You
I
can
will
feel
never know that. But
someone
cool.
moved your leg, but you can't actually like feel anything. It's really weird.
Got it. Well, it's a good thing I'll never have to experience that.
Yes.
Thankfully. So I've got a new leg.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very happy for you.
I'm like I said, I feel good. So yeah. Ow! Sorry.
I almost did that.
Okay, so what is next?
What do you mean? What is next? Like,
Well, we're here on vacation, so what are we doing?
I've been doing literally nothing.
Really? It's summer vacation. What? Why aren't you doing anything?
Isn't that the point?
What if we took a walk around?
I want to go to the beach.
sure, we
Beach
can go to
sounds
the
nice.
beach.
This weather?
Yes.
It's the middle of summer. This is like as warm as it gets.
Yeah, I felt a lot warmer. This sucks.
No, it's not. It's not actually that warm. It's like May in summer. It's not.
Yeah, it's
I
like
mean,
75.
Crow comes from
It's
the
still-
desert.
Yeah.
It's hot there. It is not
Yeah.
hot here.
That's true. Yeah.
Are you cold?
Like, I'm fine, but like, if it gets any colder, if the wind is blowing, I don't like it.
I can
It's
wear a
just-
jacket.
Feels nice and cool to me.
Like, when it's cold, that's when you bundle up, you sit around a fire, you do nothing. Like, that's
We
just
could have
how
a
it is.
fire on the beach.
In the daytime? Okay, now we're getting like contradicting vibes. What
You
what do
don't
wanna
know
do?
how to relax, do you?
Whatever, let's go to the beach.
She has no idea how to relax. I want to go. I wonder if we can get Grave to come to the beach and make her relax. What do you think?
I don't think he can make
I've
her
been
relax, but
relaxing
I'll ask if
just
he wants
fine.
to come.
All right, let's go see if Dad. Do you want to come to the beach?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Fur in the
Fur,
sand.
sand. Not
You live in the desert.
he lives indoors.
That's fair.
Yep.
He also lives by a beach, so.
Yeah. Do you want to go ask your parents and siblings if they'd like to join?
Oh.
Cool. I am looking forward to a beach day.
Are
I
we-
need a rest.
Going now or tomorrow?
No,
or-
I'm going to go sleep because I'm tired.
Did you sleep last night?
No, I did not.
No, I will go sleep too. Places a hand and ruffles your hair. Thank you. Good night. Walks out of the room.
It's the morning.
Well,
Not until I sleep. He says as he's walking away.
Same.
would you like to go get breakfast then? Or second breakfast, me, I guess.
Sure. I'm awake now, so might as well remain
That's what we
awake.
get.
Well, we can eat here, or I'm sure there's places around town that
Sure,
you've enjoyed.
if we want to go out, there's
So
plenty
long
of
as he's
smaller
paying.
restaurants.
Elle, do you want to join us, or do you
Yes.
want to actually go to sleep?
I would like to sleep for a little bit, but if you can wait till like noontime, I can go
we
get
can
food.
go out for lunch.
There we go. That's good.
We can do that.
And by the way, thank you for being here. When a part of me was restored, it's good to have friends that care. So,
Of course.
thank you.
That's so
Anytime.
mushy.
I got my leg back. It's kind of a big deal.
It's actually fairly firm.
It is. Do you want to touch it?
No,
Are you sure?
that's weird.
It's pretty cool.
It's your leg.
No, kind of.
Castle
You
actually
literally
like
just said you got your leg back.
Yeah.
Like, make up your mind.
Can I not poke your wings?
They're not me. I just made them.
Okay.
Cass is gonna like
So I
lean-
can poke them. And he goes to poke her wings.
Currently she's not equipped them.
Oh,
she
man.
just got out of bed.
Dang it.
Cass is gonna like lean into the leg and start like look at it and like, that's incredible. You made that.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I guess I did. I did make it.
Imagine making armor out of that. Be kind of sweet.
That would be interesting.
Would you be able to
Very
see
cool looking.
Yeah.
someone naked underneath of it if that was all you're wearing? Or
Ari, why is that where your brain goes?
I concur. Why is that?
I mean, it's a
way?
good question, but I do need to know.
well, yes, I guess you would wear clothes under your armor, so
You could say, would it be transparent? That's a much more subtle, non-specific question to whether or
She
not you can
asked
see
the
someone
question
naked
that she
naked.
thought was, phrased
sorry,
correctly.
I will not.
No, it's okay. You can ask the question. Crow's just mean.
I'm not saying like it's wrong. It's just
Crow, poke the leg and be quiet. Poke it. Poke the leg. Do it.
no,
Poke it.
no.
Poke the leg. Poke the leg.
She won't do
It's
it.
right here.
Sebastian kind of comes up and like sniffs it.
Sebastian, no, back. That's not yours. She's gonna like try to grab like his collar and pull him
Ooh.
away.
What does
He
it
will
taste like, Seb?
steal your leg and eat it for dinner. She's just kind of like dragging him away.
Sebastian, not a care in the world.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna strangle this thing. She kind of like pulls him up enough to look him in the eye. Drops him.
Absolutely goes for the face lick.
She will avoid that. She's
Oh,
not
that's
picking on
that's
that.
gotta be a roll right there.
Yes, it is.
Let's go, natural one.
Nope.
Dang it.
Athletics,
Yep.
15.
I will inspire Sebastian. Oh, let's go! I didn't have to.
Nice.
I was
She
about to inspire
reels
Seb.
back.
Good boy, Sebby.
Strangle this one.
I think he likes you.
Sure. He likes the attention.
No, I think he likes you.
He has been following you around for 2 weeks.
That was an order.
I wonder if I let
No,
him-
he's doing that because he wants to.
Yeah,
He's look
you
at
would
his
know
tail.
that command was relieved by your dad a long time ago.
Yep. Look at his tail.
That doesn't mean I like him.
Sindre.
What are you talking about? He doesn't like him.
It's not like I like you or anything.
I like anything.
Well, unfortunately,
Fuck.
Crow, you don't get to choose who does and does not like you.
Yeah, I've been learning that.
Really? Progress?
You need a breath
Reverse
mint.
progress, maybe.
Maybe the beach day will help. I'm going to go to bed now. Good night,
All right.
or good morning, and I will see you for lunch.
Week 3 downtime or beach day first?
I
Wait for downtime.
figured out what I want to do if I can. Would using all 3 favors
Fever.
allow me to essentially get legend lore?
Absolutely.
Nice. Can we do beach day next episode?
Yeah.
And you do not have to say any of this information out loud. You can send it to me in a message.
No, say it out loud. I want to know.
Ari is
You gonna
going.
use it right away?
Well, I mean, I think. Yeah, she's gonna do it, or at least while she's here.
Oh, sure.
Good decision.
She's going to go to Hugo again, ask him to cast water breathing,
Okay, yeah.
and
He does so.
kind of in the middle of the night when everyone else is asleep, she's going to. So she's in full light of the moon. She's going to go to the bottom of the pool. She would know the headmaster's real name, wouldn't she? I want to cast Legend Lore on the headmaster.
Okay.
Let's go.
So I said, you do not have to give this information out loud. You can send
I'm
it
gonna
to
give it out loud.
because I feel like she would know what his real name is.
I want to bardic inspire, but I can't.
No.
Nope.
Very, what was his name?
His real name?
Yeah, I can't remember.
It's been mentioned before.
I don't know. Sorry.
Ari says, I would like to know the story of Ein.
Give me a second.
Who's so mad at me?
What just happened?
He said, Ein don't know.
Yes. EYN.
Yes.
Ein Kavala.
Son of Vala.
I'd like to know the story of Ein Kavala.
Alright.
Why the headmaster? Out of
Better
curiosity.
ruin our vacation.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
She has her reasons.
You're poking another dragon.
Yes.
Hey, it's not me this time.
You're not gonna get your birthday
But
celebration.
he doesn't know. He won't necessarily know that I know.
You don't know that.
I could have asked for the story of death, but I didn't.
That's what I was wondering.
No.
Okay.
Ari has priorities.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
You said you didn't trust the school?
I do not.
So many things I could have asked for this.
Oh, yeah.
But
Death was a very weird side quest that we should not have taken.
What I'm going to say
Thanks, bro.
I'm sure it would have happened
is that
eventually.
none of them are expended. But you do get a moment of blistering heat. And it appears that the information you are trying to access magically has been protected in some way.
There's a firewall.
You take your one.
No way. That was too good.
overruled.
Yeah, you got overruled by the table. That was beautiful.
Ari, however,
Now, Ari will be the one to take damage.
does take 4 fire damage.
Okay.
Actually, 4 radiant damage.
Oh.
10 pip points are gone.
Yep.
Interesting.
4 radiant damage. Alright.
Radiant.
So none of the things are expended. None of the favors are expended. Alright. Interesting.
Ooh.
That's the BBEG right there.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it's the BBEG. I think it's
Alright.
I don't really think so either, but
Another time then.
could be.
And she'll she's gonna sleep in the bottom of the pool. She's gonna actually I think she's just gonna continue to just meditate.
Down there.
Maybe try and dream, but
Okay.
He's more like a neutral entity. Like, he could be good or bad.
Yeah. I mean, he was Ray trusted him enough.
alright. That's a 10 on the die.
Sure. Yeah. It's just a peaceful night.
I trust Ray's intuition.
I heard you say trays.
Well, that too.
I also would like to point out that Ray's intuition got us,
Working
really
for
deep
an
in
evil
with
dragon.
the BBEG of that campaign.
Yeah,
so,
but that was like sub-level 10 Ray.
Yes, because an increase in wisdom is definitely what he had over the course of that campaign.
Sure! We don't know.
Remind me how he lost his hand?
Saving his friend. Shut up. Supposed to be on my side.
Who wants to go first?
I can. I know what I'm doing.
All right.
L.
Thank you.
All right.
Prepared?
Yeah. So, one of two things, and I'd like your opinion on the two of them.
All right.
Performance.
Okay.
He would like. I would
essentially
like L
be working.
to. Yeah. Go out and just he's
Do
gonna
some
be
busking.
he's gonna be bored. Well, yeah.
That's nice.
I mean, he can put on a light show now. It's great.
Yeah.
So there's that option, or spell scrolls. Now the reason why I'm doing it either or is because spell scrolls cost money.
They do cost money, and you'd probably have to get proficiency in Arcana.
Oh, interesting.
Like, you don't have to, but it makes the process significantly harder if you don't. Basically, you have to I'm going to say you either have to be a wizard already, or have proficiency in Arcana.
I can wait a level. It's fine.
Bar's just going to take a little... Oh. Yeah.
Half proficiency, so it'll be a flat roll later.
That's not how that works, but...
Proficiency bonus is halved. So my
Yes.
Arcana is right now a -1. So later on,
Yes, but that even when it becomes a +0, that's still not being proficient. in it.
correct. So how does half proficiency play into that? Anything at all, or no?
Maybe, but again, difficult.
Okay, then yeah, he's
Probably
just
be
gonna.
like increased costs or time or something like that.
Okay. He's gonna do a mix of carousing and performing.
So technically, you would have to pick one, mostly because you would only get the benefits of one of them.
Got it. Okay. Well,
Because
let's do this.
the physical action you're doing may not change.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're playing, but whether you're focusing on building relationships or making money.
Okay, I don't need to roll. What would L do? Build relationships.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna do that.
So carousing, lower, middle, or upper class?
That's a good question. Definitely not upper.
Yep.
No.
Please.
I don't think he's lower class though either. I think
Middle class
L's
sounds
just yeah, middle of the road.
Right, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Ooh, I did the right thing. Do I have advantage?
No.
Okay, just checking.
I was so close.
Yeah, so close. It's only a 13.
Can you bardic inspiration?
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Forgot how stupid high.
I rolled a 2, Trey.
So middle class contacts can include guild members, spellcasters, town officials, or other folk who frequent well-kept establishments.
Okay.
So you essentially have a favor, a random NPC that you can be like, oh, I know a guy for this kind of thing.
Cool.
So it's not necessarily a specific person, but you've kind of created a rapport with enough that like your name is a little bit known.
Okay. That sounds good.
Yep. All right, who's next?
Ari will go to Caspian. Would you like to do some shopping?
Sure.
Nice.
We can do some shopping.
Really been. Well, I've been shopping, of course, but
What would you like to shop for?
I don't know. Trinkets. Any, I mean, I would love to do magic item shopping, but my charisma sucks ass. So,
Or are you asking for help magic item shopping?
if Caspian is up for that,
Sure. All
I
right.
don't have much to do.
Is there a specific magic item you are attempting to buy?
I mean,
So Ari's gonna go magic item shopping and doesn't know what she wants.
Ari does not have any money.
She's
either.
window shopping.
Yeah.
Go ask your
Aerie
Go ask Mama
does
Ted.
not know how much things cost.
Yeah.
Aerie is intelligent, but she has never really handled money before.
Would Ari go ask Cass's mom for either advice or money or help?
Maybe. I don't know. Aerie is looking for, kind of inspired by Elle, I think, defensive things. Braces of defense would be more specific. But even then,
She's looking for bracers of defense.
I'm looking for braces of defense. But
There we go. We got there
a
eventually.
magic weapon of some kind that she could use would also be helpful. Because Aerie does see offense as often one of the best defenses.
All right. Caspian, are you going to assist?
Yeah.
All right. Then go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Okay. Is there any chance?
Bring me back a souvenir.
I mean, Crow can come if she wants.
Nah, that sounds very boring to her. She'll be like, I'll go shopping. You just give me money. I'll go buy the things I need.
How much do you want?
I don't know, like 300 gold should do.
No. I don't even have
Listen,
that
it's
much.
for the team. It's for my wings.
You can't pull that again.
What, it doesn't work?
No.
It did before.
Yeah, it's because I didn't know you well enough to know that you were manipulating me.
Aren't you supposed to be a hero who looks in everything?
Crow! Stop speaking.
No.
Sebastian!
Oh, he's already there.
Sebastian! Go play. Have fun.
Is Crow holding anything at the moment?
No. But there are things that jangle in her pockets all the
Yes, there
time.
It's not Friday.
Do not disturb!
It's on, my do not
You're
disturb
the
is
one who said!
Yes, and do not disturb is on, but alarm is bypassed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You take your one.
I was gonna ask,
No.
does Cass's family influence in the city allow me to roll with advantage?
Or does allow him to bypass some of the gold required for looking for rarer stuff.
Put it on the tab.
Like,
I do know that
this
braces
is for
defense are a
the
rare
tenant
item.
family. You know that one?
I also know that they're going to be heckin' expensive.
Are you
But Ari doesn't know that.
going to leverage the family name for this?
Ooh.
That puts it
You
in
can look for stuff too.
Yeah, Cass is not gonna look for stuff. He might just a little bit.
Okay. Then yes, you can roll with advantage.
You get help.
Nice.
No,
Oh, am I the one looking
I
for it?
presumed that
Yes.
Ari went to you to help, as in to have you
Oh,
doing it.
Because
okay, so
I have a -2
Gotcha.
to everything.
okay,
So
that's fair.
even
That's
with
fair. Okay,
help.
so 17.
17. With advantage?
It was a 9 and a 10.
Got it. A 17 is not enough to get the bracers of defense.
I'm going to see if I roll a natural 20.
That's true.
I need that.
You can if you roll
Do I get advantage if I roll or no?
no, if you roll your total above a 10, then that could make it possible.
So I need a 12 or higher.
Above a 10.
So
13 or higher.
13 or higher. 16. So that's a 14 total.
Okay. I will say that either lowers the DC or bumps it, whatever. Yes, you are able to.
Okay.
But
Or what are the wraps would also be cool. The monk wraps.
yeah, those are going to be more.
Well, because there's a +1,
Depending
+2, and +3
That's
version.
true, but those are also things you can get at.
Probably not.
There was a specific.
I don't know.
Regardless,
I'm
that
just throwing
is
out ideas.
that will be 12,000 gold.
12,000?
Yes.
For braces of defense. Is that a lot?
Yes, Eri.
Seems like a lot.
My stipend is 500.
Per semester.
You could literally buy a ship for that.
Have you?
No, I haven't.
Would you
I don't
want
have
to?
it. Buy a ship?
Would it be more worth it for us to buy a ship than to buy these?
No, why are we buying a ship, Eri? We don't need to buy a ship.
Well, you said we could buy a ship for that amount.
What? I guess I'm using it as a reference so you can understand how expensive that is.
Oh, well,
That's a high-end item.
I'm sorry, I don't need it. I was just...
Okay. I would love to get it for you, but that's, it's a little bit out of my price range. And we were talking about magic items. I didn't realize it was that.
Just thought I'd...
Yeah, of course, of course. Is there anything else here that you see that you wish?
I don't know, is there anything
instead?
else?
You rolled a total of 17.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a d4.
Oh, D4.
Me or him?
It's a 3.
3. All right. 3 d100s.
Alright, Amy, you roll one, I'll roll another. Whoever rolls highest can roll the last one.
32.
50.
Okay.
50 or 15?
50.
Huh?
So. And 73.
Nice.
Alright.
73 is a potion of cloud giant strength.
Okay.
33 is a potion of speed.
No, 32.
32 is still a potion of speed.
Oh, that's a good item.
Yep. When you drink this potion, you gain the effect of haste for spell for 1 minute. No concentration required.
So good.
Imagine Airy with that. Zoom, break the sound barrier.
Heck yeah.
Um,
And she just have to concentrate on it. That's a big deal.
and then
Maybe like 8,000 gold.
for the last one, that was 50. What did you roll to get a 50?
A D100?
On the die.
Oh, like the 5.
Maybe
the
5.
fifth
5.
zero, and then a 0.
Okay, yeah, that's 50.
I was like, can I not dice?
A 50 and a 0, not a 5 and a
roll
0
me a
0.
D8.
I'll roll a D8. Okay. 5.
Man, all the 5s.
Yeah.
Another D8.
Another D8.
5 again.
2.
You found also available for purchase a spell scroll of chain lightning.
Nice.
Oh!
Do any of these interest you, Ari?
Shocking.
That potion looks interesting.
Speed?
Yes.
Okay. How much is that one?
$20,000 gold.
Why is something that is consumable worth more than...
You are shopping
Those
in
bracers.
Ether.
You could buy almost 2 ships with that.
You could. Perhaps you have expensive taste. Cass is going to try and insight the the shopkeeper to see if
Go for
that's
it.
genuinely the market rate or if he's upcharging. That is a natural 20. That's the market
Potion of speed
rate.
is a very rare potion.
Oh, is
Fair.
it? Okay.
Gotcha. What is the rarity of the Bracers of Defense?
Rare.
Rare. Okay.
It is an entire tier above. So a rare item is 2d10 times 1,000. I rolled an 8 and a 4, so 12,000. A very rare item is 1d4 plus 1 times 10,000. I rolled a 3 plus 1, so it would be 40,000, but it's a consumable, so it's halved.
Yeah.
We need to be finding more loot.
You're level 5.
Yeah,
Go fight a dragon.
look.
We need loot.
Get its
to
sword.
be real, we have way more money than we should at this level because of
I have 1
Cass's
gold.
family. Yes, but you essentially
I
have
have-
Cass's bank.
Like 10 gold.
I have
They're
4
not
gold,
even
2
mine.
silver.
Yes, so why are we looking for items that are 20,000 gold?
Also,
I don't know. I'm just like,
while
hey, what's
attending
out
the school,
there?
you will receive new equipment that will be yours.
I didn't know. I'm just thinking of stuff to do.
You're not even in session! I want to give you a shenanigan die for the psychic damage you're dealing me.
Well, I suppose...
I thought it was a great idea. You could find a snag that's under $20,000.
If you wish to continue shopping, we can, but I don't imagine we are going to find something that is within our current budget. Not with magic items,
All right.
at least. Is there anything else you wanted to shop for?
Is there a place that has rocks or nice books?
Oh, yes, well, there's a very nice bookstore, actually just down the street, and Cass will lead her over there.
All right. Let me just look at some books.
Very nice.
Get a couple. Get some. How many notebooks can 4 gold get me?
Quite a lot.
Has she already read through the tenant's library?
I mean, is this like a new bookstore, like a Barnes and Noble situation, or is this like an antique
I don't
bookstore?
think they have Barnes and Noble.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I'm asking.
Modern
Are these...
books-
No, what I'm saying is that like that's not that doesn't exist. Like that
Okay.
as a institution would not.
So Aries gonna just
Modern
look for like antique copies of books.
Yeah, there's plenty. You could get probably 1 if you haggle with 4 gold. You said specifically antiques, so
Caspian is
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
here.
Cass would be willing to front the money.
Nice.
Yeah, and just pick up like a nice looking leather bound notebook.
I actually have. It was a hyperfixation project. I actually have a table for rolling like a random
Like random books and
Yeah.
stuff?
Nice.
I genuinely didn't know that we would be getting magic
I didn't know
items
that
from the
either.
school. Like
I
I knew
have
that.
told you
I-
this.
I
like,
knew that,
remember.
but I forgot. And you could have said, "Hey, you're gonna get magic items from the school."
You said you wanted to do something.
If
I'm
you
not
could
gonna
buy
know.
an extra one, that's just a bonus,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's worth looking.
I don't know.
You got braces for your arms, and you put them on your feet. Now you can hit everything with +2 or whatever.
No, braces of defense.
Oh,
would
yes,
give me a
braces
plus
of
2 to my
defense,
armor
yes.
class
So you get a +4.
to make my AC at 21.
Can they stack?
No,
No.
they don't.
You have
Alright.
an extra pair of
You roll me a
arrows.
d20.
Have one each.
10.
10. Okay. A d8.
Didn't use the same set of dice. 4.
4.
Middle of the
Okay.
road. All of these.
Okay. A d12.
So many dice. 8.
8.
It's a big table.
And a d4.
Getting specific.
He did say hyperfixation.
True.
3.
3. Okay, you find a kind of basic tome. It's fairly old, on just myths and legends of different deities and let's see, d20.
4.
4. Okay. A D10 and a D4.
There's a lot of dice.
Y'all, it is so
6 on the D10 and 2 on the D4.
it is about the Lady Masquerade. And about specifically any myths that she has about interacting with other deities.
I'll take it.
Cool.
How much?
2 gold.
Done. And a nice leather-bound notebook for 2 silver. She'll pick up.
Easy.
Whoa! Whoa!
My God.
Whoa! Ah, this is getting worse!
I see.
I wasn't kidding.
Amazing.
Hyperfixation.
And she'll pick up some rocks along the way. You know, just like randomly from
perfect.
the street.
Yeah.
This
The
is a
first
nice
roll
cobblestone from the
is so.
cobblestone.
If there is something that you are trying to do research on in regards to the Lady Masquerade and that subject, that book can be the equivalent of a 10 on any check.
Ooh,
So interacting with other deities.
Yes.
really nice.
Neat.
Yep.
I need to go lay down. I'll be right
Okay,
back.
bye.
Oh, okay, bye. Goodbye.
Careful.
How long have we been going?
A little over 2 hours.
Yeah.
Probably right
Uh,
at 2 hours.
Yeah. Then I do think that. Oh, actually, no. First, Crow.
Crow's gonna relax again.
Down.
Yep.
Bye. Crow's gonna relax again. She does the thing where she's going stir crazy, and she goes to Graves' office and asks, "What do I do?" And he lists some suggestions. She's like, "No, I don't want to do that. I want to relax and do nothing." And then she goes back to her room and relaxes and does nothing.
Does she do it in her room, or does she sit in whatever Graves' room is?
That's true.
Just in his
She gets
proximity?
in his space.
Yep. Drapes, like sitting upside down on the couch, just having a staring contact with Sebastian as he's kind of just laying on the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She suggests, or she wants Grave to suggest ideas on what she could be doing so she'll feel good about doing nothing. It's like all the things I could have been doing right now, and I don't have to do any of them. This
He
is
just
the life.
absentmindedly is just listing off random things that you could be doing with your time.
No. Why would I even do that?
How about breathing?
Overrated.
That's understandable. Could write a book. Could read a book.
No, I already did that.
Could go pick a fight with someone.
Not in the mood. That would require the chance of losing, and I don't want to do that. Like, I could beat them probably, but I don't care.
So the week passes with everyone kind of having a much more chill time. And at the end of the week,
We level up, just kidding.
Hugo and Adira have a invitation extended to you to join them at a banquet.
Neat.
And well, it's less of an invitation and more of a you can clear out if you'd like to. It is happening here at the estate. So you are welcome to join. We'd love to have you as guests. You do not have to if you do not want to, but we would love to have you.
Like, sounds interesting.
Like where you dress up and like talk. Yeah, no.
Do we have to talk?
Not if you don't want to.
I'd love to talk. It'd be a good time.
I know.
There's free food.
Would it get Sebi off of me?
There'll be a number of things drawing his attention.
It's true. Well, as long as it's happening in the house, then he can be distracted.
It will be very, very good food.
Okay, you can bring some to me.
Grave kind of don't worry, she'll be there.
Grave?
Yes?
She starts walking after him. Like, boy.
And as you prepare for this dinner, that will be where we end tonight's episode. Thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you next time. Good night.